Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share with a friend. It helps us out a ton. We're trying to get to our 100th subscriber, and every subscription helps us out greatly. This article today comes from The Hollywood Reporter. Christopher Nolan's next movie lands at Universal with Matt Damon in talks to star. The filmmaker coming off his Oscar-winning Oppenheimer is eyeing a July 17th, 2026 return to theaters. Guys, I talked about this about a month ago. It has been an update as far as Universal picking this film up and Matt Damon's name being attached to this film, but I was definitely speculating on what his next film was going to be. Thought it'd be The Prisoner. I also thought he would stray away from a biopic type story, something less realistic, and go into something more sci-fi. So I still feel that's going to happen with this film. I'm very interested to see what direction Christopher Nolan goes in for this film, and it's really cool that Universal has decided to pick this up. He's going to get whatever budget he wants. So I think it is going to be an interesting film, but let's read a little more into this article. Christopher Nolan is staying put at Universal, with the filmmaker setting his next film at his Oppenheimer studio. His Oppenheimer supporting player Matt Damon is also in talks to star in the feature, which has a release date of July 17th, 2026, The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed. The news comes amid speculation as to where and when Nolan would make his next feature. He publicly split with longtime home Warner Brothers in late 2020 amid his controversial project Popcorn Initiative, but has expressed an openness over the past year to do business with the studio once again. The new movie is a coup for Universal, which scooped up Nolan for Oppenheimer. The film exceeded expectations at the box office and earned Nolan his first Oscars for directing and as a producer for Best Picture. It took home 5 other wins. While Oppenheimer was acquired by Universal in a highly controlled auction setting, this new project went straight to the studio, according to sources. Although details are being kept in the bunker, sources say the project is not a big screen take on a 1960s British series, The Prisoner, an endeavor Nolan contemplated in the 2000s. Universal had no comment. Nolan's 3-hour biopic of the father of the atomic bomb, J. Robert Oppenheimer, had an all-star cast that included Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., and Emily Blunt, as well as Matt Damon. It grossed $975 million globally, making it Nolan's third biggest film at the box office, behind the Batman movies The Dark Knight Rises, $1 billion, and The Dark Knight, $1 billion as well. It was quite an achievement, given that it was not apparent that this topic could attract moviegoers in such high numbers. Nolan remains the rare filmmaker whose name alone can inspire both audiences to head to the theaters and inspire in-demand actors to join a set with fewer perks, no assistants, no entourages, all for a chance to work with the premier filmmaker. Like with Oppenheimer, Nolan will also pen the script and produce alongside producing partner and wife Emma Thomas for their Syncope banner. The film will be Damon's third with Nolan. He also had a small but key surprise role in 2014's Interstellar. So that's basically the gist of the article there, guys. Matt Damon has been in a few Christopher Nolan films, so he is a frequent collaborator, I must say. I've never seen him star in a Christopher Nolan film, but he has been support. So that's very interesting that he's looking at Matt Damon to be the main character in this role. Very interested to see what direction Chris Nolan takes this thing and what story he does. I wonder if he's actually going to do an original screenplay and an original story, kind of like with Interstellar. I think that would be very interesting. Interstellar and Inception, for that matter. It'd be very interesting to see what he does with that. Obviously, if more news comes out about this film with Christopher Nolan, I'll definitely be relaying that message to you guys. As I said, I reported that Christopher Nolan is going to be releasing something in 2026, but it looks like here we did get some additional details, so that is always cool. So let me know down in the comment section, are you excited for another Christopher Nolan film? What direction do you think he's going in with this next film? How do you like Matt Damon as an actor, and would you like to see him star in a Christopher Nolan film? Definitely want to know what you think about it, guys. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share with a friend, and as always, be safe. It's Neff signing off.